Welcome to Don Bosco Mission in Pakistan. Pakistan is a country with rich history and diverse culture. In 1998, the Salesians arrived in Pakistan to serve the young people for education, technical growth, and community development. Don Bosco was a Catholic priest who dedicated his life to serve the young people. Today, the Salesian Congregation is serving in 136 countries around the world for youngsters' education, spiritual growth, and for community building.
Don Bosco Technical Center is a very meaningful educative platform today nationwide. In the year 2000, we started our work with the local youth, and ever since we did not stop growing. Has been project after project to establish really all that you can see around us today, and which I mean is an oasis of hope for the local youth who unfortunately very often do not have a chance to have even a decent future, no? So that's the importance of the center, is precisely that we have become a beacon of hope for the local youth here in Pakistan.
Hello, I'm Father Noble Lal, Rector of Don Bosco Technical Youth Center, Lahore. I started my journey with Don Bosco in 2004. Since I joined them, I fell in love with Don Bosco, and I continually being inspired by Don Bosco in my day-to-day life. Since 2004, I continued my journey with Don Bosco, and after that, in 2016, when I was ordained as a priest, so I continue to serve here in Don Bosco, Lahore, as the first Pakistani Salesian priest. So this is an honor for me, and also a responsibility to be a good and responsible priest congregation as being the first Salesian. So since I felt with my presence, many things improved and many things are changed, and Don Bosco also impacted a lot on my life. I felt so many changes in my life with the teaching of Don Bosco and with the methodology of Don Bosco. I saw myself completely change, and I saw growth in myself also. I mixed up with people, and I started to grow up, and I started to create an environment of a family here, and now we are living very peacefully, and I have a good relationship with the students and the staff and everybody. And in growth, I saw also in Don Bosco, in my presence here, I saw so many changes with Don Bosco. We did a lot of improvement for the last 9 years, I will say. For example, we started Don Bosco New Higher Secondary School. Before it was only a high school, so we went until higher secondary school. We started a 3-year diploma program in technical field. Then we also enhanced our technical facilities. We have only 5 courses of technical education. Now we are having 42 courses in technical field. Same time, we also started coaching center here in Don Bosco Technical Youth Center in the evening, and now we are also moving towards a medical sector in the name of Zati Institute of Nursing and Health Sciences. We are launching it also this year, and in this sector we are going to serve the boys and the girls who wanted to do a BSN program in nursing. So with that so many changes and so many development I saw in my period here, and thanks to God that He gave me this opportunity that I'm doing all these things, but I am still feeling I have some shortcomings and some weaknesses, but the grace of God, everything, as Don Bosco said, divine providence always provide us and help us to overcome all the challenges and meet all the needs of the people and the students. Don Bosco Technical Youth Center started so many courses, but we also have opportunity to do a co-adventure with other partners and NGOs. For example, with government sector, we did also some courses like PSDA. We work with them also, and with NAPTEC, and with now recently we are also doing a partnership with ISCOS, and we also work with Sharakat. And 2024, for example, we have already graduated more than 2,000 students in these different programs, in 3 months program, 6 months programs. So almost we have done so much in Don Bosco.
My journey with Salesian started very early because I started to go to Salesian school since the middle school when I was 10. After I continued on all Salesian schools, and also when I was 17, I entered as aspirant in Valdocco community. After I went to novitiate, during the novitiate I asked to become Salesian brothers because I'm not very talkative, and I prefer to talk with my life instead of talking with words. After I spent all my life in Salesian schools, the school is an environment that for me is very friendly. I like very much stay with young people in the school. But when I was 54, I felt the calling to the missionary life. So I gave my availability to the Rector Major. He sent me to Pakistan. In Pakistan, I feel very well because I find, first of all, that Pakistani people are very friendly. And in particular for me, especially with our hostel boys, they are helping me very much in my journey of faith, because my faith is not so deep. But when I pray with them, when I see them praying, this is a very useful help for me. In Pakistan, the mission is beautiful because there are many young people. So for Salesians, is a very, very suitable country.
As a young man, I came to know Don Bosco through Catholic Nakeem magazine in 2003, when I was in St. Joseph Parish with Father Francois, a Belgian missionary, who was my mentor and spiritual director as well, who led me to my vocational journey and brought me to Don Bosco Technical Center, Lahore. I stayed there for 2 weeks and I just fell in love with this just joy-filled, youthful atmosphere there. And from that onward, there was no turning back. Don Bosco Mission in Quetta is unique in the sense that it was the first ever school who dared to bring boys and girls together for education purpose. When it comes to Catholic education institutes, usually people think it must be expensive. But Don Bosco changed this paradigm. We reach out to the most deprived and the poorest of the poor. In Don Bosco Quetta, 7 various ethnic and linguistic groups are found, and we cater them all through the sports importance in the education system, because art and sport does not have any religion and language barrier. Don Bosco Mission Quetta has contributed a lot in the life of many poor and marginalized young people. I have seen with my own eyes the change in the lives of people. Those who had a very humble beginning, now they are in the big offices holding honorable positions.
Good afternoon all of you. Happy feast and happy silver jubilee of Don Bosco Technical Center. मेरा नाम इलियास मुश्ताक है और मैं यहाँ पर टेक्निकल वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग सेंटर का इंचार्ज हूँ। यहाँ पर हम मुख्तलिफ शॉर्ट कोर्सेज और 1 ईयर के कोर्स करवा रहे हैं, जिसका मैं देखता हूँ। और इस कोर्सेज में हम ड्रॉप आउट बच्चों को लेते हैं और उनकी मदद करते हैं ताकि वो एक अच्छी जॉब हासिल कर सकें। और हमारे फ्यूचर विजन यही है कि हम अपने जो कोर्सेज हैं, जो शॉर्ट कोर्सेज, इनको एक्सपेंड करें और इंडस्ट्री लेवल पर लेके जाएं ताकि हमारी एक इंटरनेशनल जॉब प्लेसमेंट भी हो सके।
मेरा नाम इब्राहिम मार्कस है। मैं डॉन बॉस्को टेक्निकल एंड यूथ सेंटर में पिछले 4 साल से सर्व कर रहा हूँ। 2020 में मैंने डॉन बॉस्को ज्वाइन किया और तब मैं एज ए टेक्निकल इंस्ट्रक्टर अपॉइंट हुआ था। उसके बाद 2023 में डॉन बॉस्को मैनेजमेंट ने मुझ पर एतबार का इजहार किया और मुझे प्रमोट किया एज ए प्रिंसिपल एसोसिएट इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट। लेकिन मैं ये भी बताता चलूँ कि अभी हमारे पास अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 150 स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कि तीनों डिसिप्लिन्स में DAE इलेक्ट्रिकल टेक्नोलॉजी, DAE मैकेनिकल टेक्नोलॉजी और DAE कंप्यूटर इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी में अपनी तालीम को परसू किए हुए हैं।
जी, मेरा नाम मरगूब ज़िया है। मैंने MS मल्टीमीडिया किया है बैक इन 2006। लास्ट 22 ईयर से मैं मार्केट में इंडस्ट्री में सर्व कर रहा हूँ, उसके अलावा टीचिंग भी कर रहा हूँ। 2022 में 1 अगस्त 2022 में मैंने डॉन बॉस्को को ज्वाइन किया। इस एम से ज्वाइन किया कि जब मैं बीइंग ए मिनॉरिटी कैंडिडेट अपने इदारे को नहीं सर्व करूँगा तो कोई और आके किस तरह सर्व करेगा। मेरा फर्स्ट एम इधर आके सर्व करने का ये है कि मैं अपनी कम्युनिटी और बाकी लोगों को भी सर्व कर सकूं, जहां पे मैं इन सारी चीज़ों को, अपनी स्किल्स को यूटिलाइज करते हुए लोगों को स्किलफुल कर सकूं, ताकि वो आज के मॉडर्न ट्रेंड में जो IT ट्रेनिंग्स हैं, मैं IT डिपार्टमेंट को लीड कर रहा हूं क्योंकि जो IT से रेलिवेंट ट्रेनिंग्स हैं उनमें स्किलफुल होके ऑनलाइन अर्निंग में, जिसका फ्रीलांसिंग का आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा तो कॉमन ट्रेंड है, फ्रीलांसिंग के थ्रू अर्निंग करके अपनी फैमिलीज़ को सपोर्ट कर सकें। इसी चीज़ों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए हमने PHDF के साथ डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं। लास्ट 2 इयर्स में हमने नेपटेक के साथ किए हैं, हमने डिफरेंट NGOs के साथ IT से रेलिवेंट डिफरेंट प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं और लास्ट ईयर में हमने अबाउट 2000 प्लस बच्चा ग्रेजुएट किया है जो कि IT स्किल्स के साथ मार्केट में सर्व कर रहा है, जिनमें से 80% बच्चों की प्लेसमेंट मार्केट में हो चुकी है।
I am Rauf Shahid. I have more than 25-year experience in development sector and education sector. Actually, when I started my journey with Don Bosco Technical and Youth Center, my services was started as a principal at the new Don Bosco High Secondary School. Initially, it was only high school, but in the guidance of Father Noble Lal, we are registered as a new Don Bosco Higher Secondary School. We are also working in evening. Who are not able to attend the morning classes, they can participate, they can get education in evening as well. So we started the sales education center for especially in evening classes.
मेरा नाम अफसल आफ्ताब है और मैं सलेशन कॉपरेटर हूँ। पाकिस्तान में जो पहले 3 कॉपरेटर्स थे उनमें से एक हूँ। मेरा बुनियादी तौर पर मैं बैंकिंग के शोबे से मुंसलिक हूँ। सलेशन कॉपरेटर्स नॉर्मली वो लोग होते हैं जो कि क्लर्जी से जिनका ताल्लुक नहीं होता और आम जिंदगी में वो काम कर रहे होते हैं और वो मदद करते हैं मुख्तलिफ हवाले से सलेशन कम्युनिटी की। तो कॉपरेटर्स का ये काम है और ये जमात जो है ये सेंट जॉन बॉस्को की तरफ से मुंतखब की हुई जमात है। मेरा ताल्लुक डॉन बॉस्को के साथ 2016 से है। 2016 में मैं अस्करी बैंक में अपनी खिदमत अंजाम दे रहा था जब फादर पीटर जागो के साथ एक नौजवान ब्रदर जो हैं वो तशरीफ़ लाए और मैंने उनकी आंखों में एक विजन देखा और एक नई चमक देखी। तो वो इस वक्त के मौजूदा डायरेक्टर फादर नोबल लाल थे।
मसीह यीशु में आप सबकी सलामती हो। मेरा नाम रीना नथानियल है और हम बेसिकली कोयटा से बिलोंग करते हैं, लेकिन अब हम करंटली लाहौर में शिफ्ट हुए और यहाँ पर ही क्रिश्चियन फैमिली के साथ ही स्टे करते हैं। और मैं आदमा ग्रुप की प्रेसिडेंट हूँ और मेरी बहनें भी इसमें मेरा साथ देती हैं और हम सब एक ग्रुप की मानिद पूरी फैमिली यहाँ पर लाहौर में काम कर रहे हैं। हम चाहते हैं कि आप सब भी हमारे साथ ज्वाइन करें क्योंकि हम अभी 20 वैसे तो हम हर सैटरडे को प्रेयर करवाते हैं। आपको पता है कि हम हीलिंग प्रेयर भी इसमें करवाते हैं, आदमा का भी मैसेज हम लोगों तक पहुंचाते हैं, मदर मैरी का मैसेज देते हैं, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हम हर सैटरडे को देते हैं। लेकिन हम चाहते हैं कि आप लोग हमारे साथ ज्वाइन करें ताकि हम हर 24th महीने की हर 24th को भी हम साथ मिल के दुआ कर सकें आदमा ग्रुप के लिए।
Dear Salesian family, friends and well-wishers, as we celebrate the Jubilee year of Salesian presence in Pakistan and the feast of our beloved Saint John Bosco, I, Asif Daniel Taslim, feel deeply honored to share my journey as a past pupil of Don Bosco. My association with Don Bosco began during my formative years, where I not only received education but also the Salesian spirit of dedication, service and faith. Today, as President of the National Federation of Past People, I have the privilege of leading initiatives that uplifting marginalized youth, provide vocational training and foster unity and resilience within our community.
In the last 25 years, I saw so many improvements in Don Bosco, and there are different achievements and milestones we have did it in this period. And I feel that Don Bosco is still growing and Don Bosco is still moving on. And I envision in the future for the next 25 years, if this campus might become a college or university, and we will be serving more people and more community in Pakistan, so who can be graduated, who can be skilled, and who can be, God willing, engineers from Don Bosco also.